people of the world. Hola, aloha, ciao, salut, ni hao, namaste, ohayo, yagomasma, здравствуйте, привет, bună, dzień dobry, sziasztok. Hello. Sincha, Yabasio, Tere, Salam alaikum, Saskaka, Marhaban, Merhaba, Habiri, Shalom, wherever you are across the world. My name is Brunella. Thank you for joining me. So, Rimmel, I've got a new matte primer. It is part of their lasting matte range, and this one is the lasting matte primer. Voila, it comes in a tube like this, and you get 30 ml. The price, hold on, the price is £5.99. Okay, £6, which is super affordable drugstore. So hopefully this works, and if it does, it will be fantastic. So let's quickly read up on what it says about this primer. A lightweight primer that instantly controls shine and mattifies your skin for up to 9 hours while leaving your skin smooth and hydrated. With its soft and velvety matte finish, this primer creates a silky smooth canvas for makeup application. Ultra lightweight that blurs pores and imperfections while giving you a soft velvety matte finish. Up to 9 hours. Ultra comfortable and long lasting wear primer, leaving your skin smooth and hydrated. It does not clog pores. So that's the claim at £6. Basically, well, a penny short of it. It's basically £6. We are going to test this one out. So without further ado, hang on a minute. Before anything else, let me just, okay, Google, what is the top temperature where I am today?
Today in London, you can expect a high of 29 and a low of 16.
Ooh, 29 degrees, people. It's going to be hot. So perfect day for testing out a mattifying item. So that's that. So I'm gonna just look after my skin a little bit and whiz through this. This is the instant natural age defying and skin clearing serum with vitamin C. Now generally speaking, I wouldn't advise using something with vitamin C during the day. Use it at night because otherwise it can create sensitivity to the sun. However, this one, I've been using it for months. I know how it works, and it is so mild, and I think it has made a difference to my skin. It is very light, so we're just going to quickly whiz through on the skin. Okay, going to moisturize next. Now this is not a normal moisturizer as such. Part of the reason why I produce so much oil and I've got extremely oily skin is because my skin is dehydrated, so I need to help out, and so although under normal circumstances I wouldn't put a moisturizer, this is not a standard moisturizer. I've used this moisturizer before. It is the SVR Savior Clear Matte and Pores. It is sebum regulating anti-enlarged pore mattifying care, 40 ml in here, and I think it was about £10 something. You buy it from feelunique.com, and I've got that, so I'm just going to use that lightly. It comes in this squeezy little thing, and I'm only literally using about that much, and that's enough for the face. And it's very light, but it still leaves my skin feeling soft and hydrated. Okay, so we're trying it out. Okay, it comes out, it hasn't even got a cover on it. Normally there's a little bit of a cover, so I don't know what's going on there. I don't know whether that's standard or someone bought it, pulled it off. And it's actually coming out more like a cream rather than I would have expected it to be, I don't know, more like a gel kind of format. Oh, okay. It has a scent to it, by the way. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I might need to use a little bit more, but it does feel very soft. I don't know how mattifying this is, but well, we'll give it a try. There's definitely, you get one the more you rub it into the skin, the more you feel that kind of velvety finish. Definitely. I'm just checking to see if it's made any difference to my pores. Let's tap that where the pores are. No, I'm not seeing any difference with regards to my pores, but definitely my skin does feel soft, and I can feel that kind of tacky but velvety feel to the skin. I'm going to wait a little bit, maybe about a couple of minutes or so, and then I will apply my foundation and do the rest of my face off camera, and then we'll test it out. Let's see what the time it is now. It is 13 minutes past 12. It's been a couple of minutes and it's looking a bit more matte, so I'm going to move on to foundation. The foundation that I'm using is the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation in the color 71WY, and I'm using one of the Makeup Revolutions brushes, and I'm just going to do the first coat over my face. Normally on a hot day I would put powder before foundation, but since that's going to really not be able to show how well this primer is, I'm not going to use that method, because I know it definitely helps keep me matte for much longer. So I'm going over with a second layer, and as you can see, the first layer wasn't enough to cover all the blemishes, so I still got on here. So I'm just going over with the second layer using a sponge. This is one of the Morphe sponges. I love these sponges. See what I'm using is again the Stay Naked concealer as well, and this is the shade 70 and yellow, a neutral yellow, and I'm just going to use that to highlight. I'm gonna go and finish off the rest of my face off camera, and yeah, and I'll let you know what I've used on my face when I come back, and then we're going to see if my face stays matte all day, or if it's grease ball. Yes, for those of you who are wondering, are you always this weird and nutty and kind of strange? Yes, I am. You're welcome. Alrighty people, this is my face all done. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? The wig is an old one. I'll put the link now. So if you are interested in seeing the review for this one, it is full bodied and it is a very golden blonde. Ooh, okay. All right, so what did I use on my face? Just to give you a quick rundown itself, I use for eyes Morphe 35G bronze gold. Very, very simple eye makeup look. My favorite shade is this one here. As you can tell, I've hit a pan. I use this on the above the eye sockets, blended that in, and then I use this shade here on the outer corner of the eye and in the crease line, and then I went in with this final shade here all over my lid using my finger. And basically I mix the combination of this shade and that shade again underneath my eyes, and the eyeliner I used was the Maybelline Master Ink in matte, so I use that one. And then I would say for the eyes and mascara, you can use any mascara. And also on my face, underneath I set it with Huda Beauty's powder in Kunafa, and then I dusted that off. And then I went all over my face with MAC's Skin Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep, all over until everything was nice and smooth. The bronzer that I ended up using is not here. It's one of the Morphe Duo one. It's got like a bronzer area and also a highlighter area. The highlighter is very, very mild, understated, which I really do prefer, and I use that, and I'll put the name down here so you know which one it is. And on the lips, where I think I put a bit more effort in, I use, first of all, this lip pencil. It is a beauty. It is from Kiko. If you are ever anywhere near Kiko and you want some really good moisturizing lipsticks which are creamy and well pigmented, these ones are the bee's knees. And this is in the we'll see, Crayon Lèvres, well, I'm reading it in French, creamy color, and it is the shade number 321, which is like a dark chocolate. Put that on, lined my lips with that, and then I went over it with one of the Kiko Smart lipstick. These lipsticks are so cheap and so creamy. If you're suffering from dry lips, you want to give these ones a try. They are fantastic and well moisturizing. They do need to be built up some of the shades to get the color build, otherwise they're a bit more sheer, but it's a beautiful shade, and it is in shade number 432. which is absolutely gorgeous. Love this. And then after that, on the inner bit of my lips, I then went over with one of the Morphe matte lipsticks in shade Wifey. It is fantastic for highlighting the lips. Yeah, really, really nice lipstick, and it's not too drying. Like the combination. And then I then finished that off with a little bit of gloss from Kiko, which is the 3D Hydra lip glosses in the shade number 20, which is this one here. And this is the finished look. Let me know what you think of the finished look. So I'm going to go off and do what I need to do, and then I'll come back later on after about 5 hours or 6 hours, yeah, around 5 o'clock, and we shall see what my face looks like. It won't be a full 8-hour day thing, it's just too late for that. Yeah, but this is what my face looks like now. Yeah, I wonder what it's gonna look like later on when I'm all oily all over the place. Or you never know, the £6 matte primer might actually be fantastic. So we shall find out later what my face is gonna look like. Good evening, people. It is now 18:35, so we have gone past the 6-hour mark, I believe, and this is my face. You can see the shine. The greatest amount of shine is definitely on my nose, which is usually the first part that actually gets super shiny, and there's a little bit of shine, but actually this is actually really good for a £6 basically primer. I'm actually really impressed. Would I recommend this? I'm just gonna get to the point. Yes, I would. With regards to it doing something with your pores, it doesn't do anything to your pores. Well, it didn't do it to mine. It didn't blur them at all. But then again, I don't normally expect stuff to do that anyway. So that's that. With regards to keeping it oil free, I'm extremely oily usually all over my face, so I don't think there's ever going to be a primer. Well, you never know. I'll always be on the lookout for mattifying products, hydrating but mattifying products. But for a £6 primer, I would definitely recommend this. The shine that you see here actually did not appear until about half an hour ago, so you can actually go 5 hours without really worrying about it. And for an extremely oily person, that's actually very good, especially when it's been so hot today. When I was in a car and I was driving out and about, it was actually 30 degrees in the car. And honestly, if you were to go with temperatures down to 20 degrees or 19 degrees, which for us oily people, you still get the shine, this would be absolutely excellent. And as well, I think there's a fly. Oh, if you hear a little buzzing, I'm so sorry. I hate that. Right, so anyway, where was I? Yeah, so lower temperatures, this would work absolutely fantastic. And I would actually double this. I will use this as a base, and then I'll use Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer, or I will use NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Primer as well, and make sure that I concentrate that around my nose area. I mean, honestly, look, this area, there's a little bit of like a shine, but it's not bad at all. Taking into account I've got two soft boxes here, and they will obviously kind of emphasize everything. But I've not blotted all day. I've not touched my face. I've not done anything to it at all. This is the shine as it is. And I would say this is actually really brilliant. It is fantastically good. This is actually a really good primer, worth getting. If you're the type of person who only gets gets the shine, this will just keep you matte as anything. But then if you add hacks such as putting this on first, putting another, doubling the primer, putting a foundation, powder before foundation, and then letting it bake for a little bit. By the way, I wouldn't recommend baking if you've got dry skin. It's up to you, but I wouldn't recommend it. And then making sure that you spritz your face with something that's also moisturizing. Then I think you could last all day staying matte, because it is brilliant. And yeah, I'm actually really impressed. Well done. Congratulations, Rimmel, for having a primer that actually works, despite my being super shiny. But that's because I am super oily. Yeah, that's it, people. I don't think there's anything else I need to say. Go ahead and get yours. It is only £6, okay? £5.99, £5.99. Love you, people. Bye, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.